What's up, Champions fam? It's Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new WWE Champions video. In this upcoming Showdown scrimmage weekend, we are all about to feel the glow that will always shine with the mega superstar debut of modern era showboat Naomi. Now, I know, like many of you, I myself was taken back when I saw this intel drop on the official blogging website for WWE Champions. However, it does make sense to see a new Naomi debut within the Rock's Legacy Tribute MLC because she is married to Jimmy Uso. And that means she does have ties to the Samoan wrestling family. And with this being about celebrating the Rock's legacy, why not a brand new Naomi? The last time we got a card of Naomi was years ago as a free-to-play acrobat waifu. And compared to the waifus of today, and even back then, she wasn't up to snuff. Now, I've been saying for a while now that showboats, tricksters, and techs, they need a lot of love. Me, personally, I feel the three dominating classes are acrobats, strikers, and powerhouses right now. So the other three classes definitely need to get some more love, and they've been doing so. So a brand new Shobo waifu in Naomi is a crucial time to deliver, especially with the weekend festivities ahead. So I am looking forward to the 5-star gameplay, that exclusive 5-star gameplay from the Broskies, thanks to the good old folks over at Scopely, coming out soon to see what she's all about, what tag links she's going to have, what her trainer or coaching ability is going to be, what her moveset and kit is going to be all about. So I am looking forward to this because this is going to be a make or break weekend. There's only a few times where a mega superstar comes out that is questionable of if you should really pull on them or not. Of course, they're going to drop the favorites all the time, but when it comes to a debut, it's all about the character, and Naomi is a big name. She's highly, highly talented, and I'm glad to see a new card of her, but especially going from acrobat, who has the class advantage over showboats, to a showboat herself in the new variation, she's going to have to deliver. She's going to have to be a top-tier waifu, and they got to make things right. Right the wrongs of the acrobat and make things, brand new with this busted, hopefully OP Naomi moving forward. But only time will tell once that gameplay comes out, and then we will see where the cards fall afterwards. But it's going to be cool because there is a brand new contest, solo contest, faction contest, leaderboard rewards, mega superstar loot, limited time tours, of course. So if you got the time to do it, pick up the resources, pick up the milestone rewards. A boss skill plate, I need one of those. So hey, solo contest, boss skill play up for grabs. Go the distance. Go the distance if you can, if it is possible. If not, just go as far as you can possibly make it and call it a day. Don't lose your sanity over a game. Just do what you can, do your part, contribute, and be on to the next one. So it's going to be interesting. But with that boss skill plate up, a very solid skill plate, even up to this point in time, just checking out, Big Papa Brian's Dude Love gameplay. The plate is monstrous, so if you got the time to get everything taken care of, I highly, strongly suggest going as far as you can, and if you can't make it, then it is what it is, but if you can get to that skill plate milestone, do it and call it a day with that one being said. Now, when it comes to WWE Champions, I just talked about links the other day. And links are crucial because it's kind of like a subplot to the game. It's something that a lot of us might not care for, depending on where you are in the game. You might have your own way of just clearing your limited time tours when it comes to MLCs. You might not really care for the road as much. You might not do your daily tours all the time, but usually you're going to come across tag team scenarios that are going to call in some tag links to come into play. And depending on the characters involved, it can be a very beneficial situation depending on how your roster is set up. But there is a new tag link that is very, very interesting moving forward in WWE Champions, and it just debuted within this MLC. And that is the Inoue Maivia Legacy link. Now, if you take a look here on the male side of the roster, just look at everybody that's here. You got Rocks, you got the Usos, you got Yokozuna, you got Rikishi. Now, this is one thing that's pretty cool here is that you basically got the whole wrestling Samoan family together in this tag link. But as you can see within this tag team setup, I got Naomi as the lead waifu to show what is going on with this link because I didn't realize how big of a roster selection you have with this one link alone, and it's going to benefit a lot of characters moving forward, especially if you're a free-to-play player. Is something to definitely consider because everybody has their favorite type of tag links, and certain links benefit certain types of characters, and it takes some time playing around with your roster to figure out who helps out who. But as you can see here, we got all the Rocks, we got Roman Reigns, we got Jimmy and Jay, Yoko, and Rikishi on the male side here. But things get a little interesting when we go over to the waifu side of things. Because as you can see here, I have Naomi chosen, but I have the option of Nia Jax and Zombie Sasha. So here's what I'm thinking. And if you have these other characters that I'm about to mention, leave in the comments below if this link pops up for them for tag team action. If Sasha Banks is here as a zombie, I got a strong feeling that the boss, modern era Showboat Banks, would possibly fall underneath this tag link too. And on top of that, going to the male side of things, seeing that Zombie Sasha counts towards this, it gives me the feeling that Zombie Rock as well as Zombie Reigns would count in this tag link bonus. And to go a step further, the head of the table, modern era Tech Reigns, as well as Attitude Era Trickster The Rock, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, also falls under this link. Now, this is a link that is very interesting, but solid because it is a 25% damage boost to your gems. Depending on who you use on the male side of things as well as the female side of things, 25% damage, especially if you get straps and metals and skill plates incorporated, can change the tide easily. And this is a buff that's going to give some utility to a character like Naomi in certain situations if you're free to play. By having her teamed up with another free-to-play unit like Showboat Rock or Powerhouse Reigns, for instance, she's going to get a boost to her gem damage, so she's going to be hitting harder. So the same can be applied that more than likely when this brand new Naomi comes out this weekend, she will more than likely have this tag link too. If the brand new Trickster Rock has it, this new Naomi should definitely have this tag link. So I will be intrigued. More than likely, if we're playing it by the book right now, Naomi should have a Raw tag link, a Modern Era tag link, and the Anoa'i Maivia Legacy link. That is how it should be playing out so far. She could easily have a tag link calling back to the old days when she was running with different cliques of lovely waifus. They could easily switch things up. Anything's possible until we see what is officially in game. But a new Showboat Naomi, a brand new top tier waifu, possibly representing the yellow class would be nice, but it's all up to the gameplay now. It definitely comes down to it if you want to get a character over or not, depending on who the superstar is. Obviously, when it comes to wrestlers, there's so many, and so many of us are fans and marks for certain superstars that, of course, when they come out, you're gonna pull. Naomi's one of those characters that, although very talented, I don't think she's a big name compared to, let's say, Trish Stratus. You know what I mean? So she's going to have to deliver to stand out compared to the other waifus and champions right now. And being basically, said to be the weakest class in the game, the Showboats, and being a waifu on top of that, she's really going to have to deliver in order to get people to really want to go in on the contest or to even let alone pull for her to get some revenue. Because we just got a God tier Trickster Rock. Are they going to follow up with a God tier Showboat Waifu Naomi? Anything's possible, but until it's set in stone, it's up in the air for right now. But what are your thoughts on this brand new Naomi getting ready to make her debut? Modern era showboat. Naomi always shines. I love this design. And if you go to the blog and you haven't checked out the graphic for her, for her animations, she looks incredible. She looks absolutely beautiful. And I'm glad she's getting her due. But now seeing the Noe, my Via Legacy like branching out and expanding and seeing this type of depth. Let me know in the comments below if you have Zombie Rock, if you have Zombie Reigns, most electrifying man in most electrifying man in sports entertainment Rock. Let me know in the comments. Do they count underneath this tag link? And the same goes on the waifu side of things. Does modern era showboat Sasha Banks count towards this tag link? I'm actually intrigued and curious about how she ties into the Samoan wrestling family. I'm actually intrigued. I don't know if it ties into her ties to Naomi from back in the day, but I am actually intrigued right here because I'm very curious about Sasha. Rock and Reigns, I'm pretty confident, yeah, they're going to be there. But for the waifu side, when I saw Zombie Sasha pop up, I was like, okay, I'm lost here because Nia is a cousin and Naomi is married. But Sasha, I don't know. I'm curious. But that 25% more gem damage boost is something that shouldn't be slept on. It's the same thing that goes for a link such as the McMahon Helmsley regime. Striker Vince. Gem damage. You're hitting even harder with the amount of gem damage you're getting additionally in tag team action, and it goes all the way around from the Triple H's to the Shanes to the Stephs to Vince himself. They all get gem damage boosts. When you're a striker and you're getting that additional gem damage boost, that's going to help. Same thing goes here with Acrobat Naomi. Wet Noodle. She gets that boost, at least in tag team action. She's going to be hitting a little harder. Blue Chipper Rock. Same thing applies. He's a striker. Gem damage. So having this type of scenario and looking at the depth that you could get here, knowing that, hey, Nia Jax is free. Naomi is pretty much free. Sasha, when zombies come around, you're going to pick her up easily if that's the case. Aside from Boss Sasha, we'll find out after this video if she ties into this link as well. You look at the Rock, Showboat Rock. That's letting him hit harder. That's letting Yokozuna hit harder. Rikishi hit harder. All these characters are going to be hitting a lot harder, depending on the setup with the links. And looking at Jey Uso, Armageddon, and Jimmy Uso, who both use multiply gems, that ties in too well with the type of damage that can be dealt here. So this is a link that, again, brand new, but already busted just because the depth of characters that go with this. It's just like NWO, DX Army, D Generation X. Certain tag links, Heart Foundation, they are monsters. Monsters, let alone, of course, your Street Profits, Heavy Machinery, Viking Raiders. There's just certain links that are nasty in their own way, from MP boost to more gems and everything. Gem connects that help get you more MP, of course. But gem damage, flat gem damage guaranteed in tag team action, depending on who you're running, that is going to change the tide immensely, especially when you got straps and medals involved, let alone skill plates. But that is it. Let me know your thoughts about this brand new tag link. Do Zombie Rock, Reigns, Showboat Boss, Sasha, do they all can account for this link as well? I'm pretty sure that Rock and Reigns would, but Sasha, Boss Sasha, that would be unique to find out that she does tie into this 25% gem damage boost link here. And what are your thoughts about this upcoming Naomi? Do you think she's going to deliver? Do you think she's going to be a botch? I am hoping that she delivers tenfold. Incredible tag links, incredible coaching, trainer ability, promoter ability, possibly, because it is a possibility nowadays, and amazing movesets. Obviously, with the boss plate being a milestone reward, she's definitely going to have something to deal with that. So, considering the gameplay, I would look like, hey, put the boss plate into this and just see how amplified this gameplay now goes when you consider that being in the play style moving forward. But nonetheless, hey yo, bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love always and forevermore to each and every single one of you of my beloved hashtag champions fam. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0. And until next time, let's chop it up within the comments below. Brand new Naomi, do you think she's going to be God tier or a bust? And what are your thoughts about the Noe My Via Legacy Link? 25% more gem damage. Basic to some, but a true game changer for many if you know your roster and how to run certain characters and units. But with that being said, let me know if modern era showboat the boss Sasha Banks or Zombie Rock, Zombie Reigns, or the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, Trickster Rock, count towards that Anoe My Via link. And we'll talk about it in the future. But enjoy the upcoming gameplay. And until next time, stay tuned. Peace!